this, Iki. We're loading into match 4. Another sweet, sweet bus is going to split this map in half. Again, giving players, this time around, the north side advantage and the west side advantage, because it's actually playing this pretty tightly here. And we've seen Zexro and Ritz pretty much battling back and forth every single day so far.
Fuck him up, Zexro.
Guys trying to say, hey, listen, I
Golden
like
Scar versus your green.
Come on, baby. Hey, 135 HP. Let's go.
You're already winning. You got. Oh my God, this guy's got a grapple. He doesn't have a shotgun though.
Mel's fastest elimination yet at 51 seconds.
When he gets a shotgun, he becomes. Oh, hit him. Oh, you didn't Kovacs. Oh no.
150 meter
Oh no, Oh thank God.
How do you get a 150 meter this early in the game? He must have sniped one out the sky or something close to it. Definitely a pretty impressive stat right there.
Oh, over to East, who's in trouble. He's
this is gonna. Oh wait, what? This is HP just drained.
Down to 6.
Oh no.
Two very aggressive players going head to head early on. These are the plays we saw at Shifty.
Damn, so he died to a bug last game, then died off squad.
Yeah,
it's a tough situation to be in for Issa. You know, it's kind of
this guy's camping. Oh, Zexro got a gold scar. Let's go. Now he's gonna. It's hard to Kovacs with the burst. Now he's gonna Kovacs this kid.
That's right. He is leading the pack with 7 points, but being shut down this early means he cannot earn any more
It's
from
going to
this
put
game.
a pause on him. Ritz not really looking too good at materials here. He does have a fantastic loadout, but you know he's kind of flirting with danger here, sticking around Zexro for a little too long. As far as we can tell, we've seen Zexro make it to these, you know, far in the game a few times, so I don't think Ritz has had a lot of success here, but he's still sticking to his gun, sticking to his game plan. Zexro seeing whites here. He's going to take advantage. There it is.
Zexro, the health difference.
Oh!
Yeah, just confident in this shot here. He knew that.
That's all you need to do, baby. Don't build. Just laze these kids. Lay the bitch.
It's going to pay off for him. So that's a, you know, good step in the right direction for Zexro early on.
Over to Thomas with the dynamite, looking to hunt this player down.
He wants Camo. He didn't quite know where he was initially, but now he should be able to find him. There it is. Camo reveals himself, but Camo's still in the advantage as far as shielding goes, so Thomas has got to keep this high ground and hopefully land a shot to, you know, get that little bit of information, understand that he is shielded.
Now, Camo's not sure, right? He's on the back right now. He's not exactly sure what Thomas is loadout. He did see the dynamite, but
that was so clean right there. Uses the cone to trap him over, then expose him from the side, lands his shots, but Ghost Camo's the one that's going to be victorious in the trade out here. With just 28 HP. That was a great shot. Ghost Camo nearly loses that engagement, though. Had he not had shield, it would have been all over.
And look at this. A Titan and Scram going head-to-head with Ego there, taking him down. Over to Kalster in this replay.
Same play we just seen before. The cone overhead and doesn't side trap the walls when you don't have,
that guy's
you know, that trap pretty much play there. You just go for the shot.
He actually won that fight with no HP and no match.
Over to Tux, who's got the most eliminations right now. Holding that big-ass bonus throne.
And this is why Tux has it. Gafal's going to get taken out here by Tux. Tux is going to win this trade, too. Throws tomatoes. Nicely done. Give me the splat. Now we're over to Nowhere. Seen a lot of him.
Yo, bro, chill, bro. That's Symphony, dude. He's turned into Tifu.
Checking out fantastic, sweet, and Sensi Gaming here. Above Tomato Temple.
Oh no, loses track of his opponent. He tries to make an edit that just doesn't go in his favor. I think he was a little too slow on the trigger there. I guess Sensi definitely deserves to win that battle. Definitely outperformed fantastic there.
I believe it's been about a minute since the last elimination that we've seen in the current kill feed. Minute 30, actually. We saw this. Replay. Bosch in Tilted Towers. Grappler play comes out, and it's actually Zexro. He shut down Zexro right out of the gate.
What a clean connection right there. He didn't miss a shot. Every SMG bullet landed. That was very nicely done. Clean execution of a fight there.
Again, we come back to these two going head-to-head.
Look, Apostle is aiming the wrong way, Apostle. The storm safety is that way. He's coming this way. That's what I'm talking about. He's willing to take it to you in the storm every single time. Dazix doesn't want it. He's trying to disengage up the mountain. Apostle's not having it. He's not going to let him get away for free.
Look, he's actually running around the opposite side of the mountain.
He's cutting him off. I think Dazix definitely recognized, like, this guy still wants to fight, so he knew what was going to go down here. But now Apostle takes the lead on the storm here, which definitely changes things for Dazix, because you don't want to be in a storm first for too long. Apostle's going to eat a healthy, chunky shot right there. It's a nice little trade-off, and now it's a battle for the high ground. Apostle manages to make a mistake there. Whiffs a shot. He lands a nice body shot. Dazak's looking good here. It might be his battle to win. And no, he's gone off the disengage again. Trying to back off here.
So much respect coming out right now.
Apostle's already committed too much to this battle. He wants to take this free HP. He does have a medikit. And it's going to be Dazak that lands the final AR shot. It was a very close one, and the rewards are now his.
Now we get the new safe zone. It's a little northward, kind of near Tomato, between Retail and Tomato.
Yeah, and here's Ace. Ace was lucky enough to run through that pool of loot that we saw from the snipe that came out of Arson, so his materials are pretty okay, but it didn't seem like the spores were that good.
Looking to push in.
And that's what happened. He gets there first. He gets to shoot first. That was barely a miss in Asya. You can't let those opportunities slip before you. He's probably not going to get another one like it, and that's a sniper shot coming in. This is going to be his little home to kind of sit in for a little bit here.
Right now getting some pressure on the backside, though. Breaks the wall. He takes a huge chunk down to 65. And we get the new safe zone. It's up by the containers. Oslo just in a world of hurt right now. Yeah, Oslo is definitely showing that he can fight back, though. He's landing some good shots in Arson 2K, making him respect him as a player. So far, so good for Oslo. Manages to fend off all of the all the aggressors in his area. He knows he got shot in the back. He's looking for where that might have come from. But taking a peek out there is way too many fortresses. That's Arson's chest to get, man. He's got the grappler. He's probably the only players that can get to it. Arson, maybe he doesn't even need it. I'm so sorry, please. Arson puts himself at max HP now with a point. That was a crucial elim. Picks up all that loot. We talk about the grappler to get this chest. It's all his now. He's hoping to find another 10 shots here. And Zeke tearing players up right now. 5 elims for him. Sitting high in the sky here, and there's more players below him. He's just going to keep this pressure up. Arson found 2 slurp juice out of that supply drop. No other upgrades, though, but the slurp juice is going to keep them topped off. Over to Zeke, who's making their way. And, I mean, just look at this congestion. Look at all these players trying to make their rotations now. They may have waited a little too long. This is actually pretty fortunate for Zeke right here before he got shot, because the players are using and recycling. Oh, gosh. Yeah, the fact that they were recycling the launch pad makes that he can make the rotation on foot. But now being pressured, his building is incredible here. It's outstanding building right now. Not only fighting the pressure of the storm, but moving forwards perfectly, knowing how to, increase elevation and decrease elevation while staying completely supported. This is what we talk about. Late game material usage is tough. It's Mitro, though. It was going to happen. It was a tough, rotation to make. And when you're that low in HP, you can't expose yourself, and Mitro finds an opportunity. Arson here as well, taking shots. He had to burn the second slurp down to 1 HP, and it's not enough. Lodo secures the elim. Everyone's waiting. They're just waiting. They're like, hey, you make a move, and then all other 25 of us are going to shoot at you. Yeah, pretty much pushing right back through that little retail crevice in the hill there. It's going to be 2, maybe 3 mountains that are going to have a small piece of the pie here as far as the zone's going to go. And then we're going to have that infinite shifting circle. So where you land up next is the most important, because it's going to dictate how you get to move from there forwards. People like Farron sitting really low on materials. He cannot burn too much to lead the push here. I think he's got to slow down his rotation and or catch a player pushing into him. This lobby is about to be cut in half, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye on the kill feed. It's going to start lighting up. We already see Seth going down. Scram finds another elim. I love what Farron's is doing here. Again, we just talked about how he needs to just kind of put the brakes on and find someone in his area, and that's exactly what he's doing. He kind of slowed down now. He's looking to push a player before the others get to this, this zone and huddle up. He's got to make a move now. He's just burning through resources slowly but surely. Swag's still alive, looking to contest this top positioning right now. He's unfortunately getting pressure, but he has the heals to kind of take this, and he's staying a little too long in the storm there. Diego's going to find him near the containers. Farron's 20 mats lower than what we saw him in the past, so a little bit of pressure coming his way, forcing him to get into some builds. Oh, down. He peeked out with the quad. That's what we saw. He was just trying to blow through some of these builds, and he immediately gets punished for it.
Tux showing that, why he's, in the lead for elims right now. Tux is at 4, picking up another player with a rifle. And not only that, he's playing high ground here with no materials. So, again,
Tux is alive. How many kills? 4. Wait, he's in first right now then. It's not updated. He's
got to catch someone now.
He's winning.
50 seconds. The storm is about
I've never heard of this guy before. Nice shot.
Scram as well. Scram has been shut down.
That was perfect. That's a nice quad delivery there. It's
He's gonna get 7 kills
for him to take with him.
He's got a grappler and a quad
to get on out of here. So that's a Matt conserver as well. He's back. Barons is not. Kill.
It goes back and forth. The Vic going down. And look, just again, watch that kill feed. A lot of players going to be eliminated here as they're trying to make their way to safety.
He's going to turn on people with that quad. He's 13 rockets.
Keep his odds, in favor for picking up eliminations. And he's got the quad launcher. Look, he's going even higher now. Slowly but surely working his way up and fighting these players in the air where there's least amount of, contest as far as other players go to jump into these battles.
That's fine because he's taking high with a
again, watch the mats.
Quad.
I mean, he's doing really smart.
Oh, wait, no, it's a good zone. Good zone.
Those building pieces, keeping himself high, but he's burning quite a few.
Oh, the guy on high is no HP.
There he is. Tux diving in another 1-by-1. He's going to not land a shot. Unfortunately, Diego's going to catch it.
He just RPG'd himself to go in there.
Battle his way through the storm as well as he edits his way out.
He did 80 damage to himself in that fight.
Sitting right next to another player. It's going down here. We are in the top 10. Everyone now earning themselves a point. Skite still alive as well.
Skite's always alive.
Takes down Nowhere with 3 elims on the table.
Skite picking up, I think, 2 already so far. So that's another quick one for him in a short period of time. Putting him at max shield again.
Top 6. We got Chundis, Lodo, Skite, Mexi, Rascal, and Dealers. Skite's been in this position before. Skite gets the
elim right there. Doesn't matter. It's going to
give him
the HP that he just
he's
lost.
In the top 2, I think.
Did you see the mats behind him? There's a pile of wood right there.
I'm sure he does. There it is. He knows he's got to snag that. It's not going to be much, though. He needs more than that. Dealer swapping through his loadout here. Rascal's trying to hold these guys down and out. Skite's shooting at everything that moves right now with this RPG.
It's 3 left, Monster. Skite has been here before. Could he get 2 Victorials
He only has chillers, though. Is he going to swap?
Rascal's loadout is
he missed the rocket.
Missed the RPG.
The difference here, and it's not enough. Skite shuts him down.
Wait, this guy's got no HP.
Dealers coming out of nowhere from the low ground. Now it's his high ground.
He's got more rockets.
Skite's going to be rewarded for his elim with some RPGs. He's going to bring this player down. He just has to hit a shot, and he's doing that. He's going to be able to get it.
This player keeping up with the builds right now. Skite has about 3 builds left.
Trying to keep that RPG loaded. Dealer's trying to keep his HP high here. He doesn't have
high.
an opportunity to shield up again.
Nice. Oh, you got
nice roof panel play.
Oh, good low ground. Oh, he won.
And it looks like Skite's going to come out victorious with the shots being landed. Nice SMG follow-up.
This guy's a god at solos in this mode.
Absolutely crazy. Skite again with a second victory out.
Yes, stream.
Elims.
What a beast.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and take a look at the standings and see where players are right now. Skite with that dominant performance. 2 Victorials to his name. Leads the pack now with 10 points in that #1 spot. But Tux maintains 2nd place. Issa bumped all the way down to 3rd. And again, guys, we want to remind you, everyone here is placing in the money, but it is the upper 20 that will place higher up in those prizes right now. 20th spot is Scalar, pushing out Takeoffs, and now Ego. But I mean, it's still neck and neck.